friends, how is it going? It's me, Betty Jean. In today's video, I just wanted to sit down, hang out, chat with you, do a little full face get ready with me, and kind of just go over my goals and hopes and dreams and desires for 2024. This video, I'm also playing with the new Cold Moon palette from Ensley. This whole collection launches today, the day this video is getting uploaded. On the 26th, I'll have like everything linked down below that I used today, as well as any discount codes if I have any. I do have one with Ensley Rain, by the way, so if you use my code battybean, you can save 10% on their site, and I appreciate it so much if you use it. Before we hop into it, I don't want to chat too long in this intro because this is a long chatty video anyways, but as far as my accessory details go, these plugs are Love Kills Boutique. This barrette is a million years old, probably off of Amazon, and this nail polish is Your Heart's a Black Hole by Mooncat. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in, chat, hang out, do some makeup. It's gonna be fun. Hello. We're gonna get ready. We're gonna hang out. I'm gonna chat just about my general goals and hopes for next year in 2024. I just want to hang out and just kind of chat about how this year's been and what I'm hoping for the future. I have already primed. I primed with my e.l.f. liquid putty primer before I did my brow so that it has time to sink into the skin. All I have to do is throw brow gel in later, but I'll do that after my face is complete. If I don't mention everything, it'll all be in the description box as usual. I'll try my best to like talk about anything that's new specifically. I have some things from Flower Beauty I want to use. I have that new Ensley Rain palette, but a lot of these things are also just going to be old things you've seen me use before. So we are going to get into it. For foundation, my concoction is just going to be the Rare Beauty Skin Tint with the Flower Beauty Afterglow Serum. And we're just gonna do the thing. How have you been, first of all? First things first, before we talk about myself, how have you been? How was your year? Do you feel like it went well? Did you accomplish things you hoped to accomplish? Even if it was just one thing. It can be intimidating if you have like a list of like expectations for the year, and it can feel daunting if like you didn't do all the things, and that's fine. I don't think we're meant to do all the things, you know? And I mean, times are tough right now, like financially, just emotionally, mentally. There's a lot of scary, sad stuff going on. And it can be hard to feel motivated to do any of the things. So even if you accomplished one of the things, I'm very proud of you and very happy for you. But how was your year overall? I would love for you to just leave me some really good things that happened to you this year. Even if you had a bad year overall, find one good thing and let me know down below. I feel like we could all use some extra positivity. And I would just love to hear your good things from the year. I feel like this was a very weird year for me. It was simultaneously like one of the best years of my life, but also by far one of the worst. Losing 2 of our cats recently has been the hardest thing in the world. I literally can't believe it even happened. I keep having thoughts that like they're just gonna be back and everything's gonna be fine. So that's been really difficult. It definitely ruined the holiday season for me. I am so glad that I'm someone who decorates on November 1st, so I got a little bit of that festive feeling before everything went wrong. But yeah, it's been a really tough end of the year. But prior to that, everything was so good. Like we've traveled to so many cool new places this year. I feel like we've accomplished a lot of cool things. And overall, it's just been a really pleasant year up until recently. But I definitely have some things I'm hoping for next year. I'm not really someone who specifically likes to set New Year's resolutions per se. Just because I feel like if there's anything you want to change, do it at any time. But just in general, some things that I would like to see for next year that have not happened this year, or maybe just things I want to expand upon next year. That's kind of what I want to talk about today. Really none of it is pertaining to social media except for a couple things, but I never try to give myself like a follower goal because that's so up to the social media universe. So I never set up goals like that. I just set up goals more so just in the sense of like how I want to do things or how I want to work. And a few like social media goals I have for myself is one, I feel like I would like to strive to do longer videos. I feel like I've definitely fallen into this thing where most of my videos are around 15 minutes long, give or take. And I'm sure that is like the perfect amount for some people, but I do know for a lot of people, myself included, when I watch YouTube videos, I'm on YouTube because I want longer content. Like I love it when somebody has like a 30 to 45 minute video. That's wonderful to me. And I know a lot of people enjoy that as well. I'm not saying that's gonna be every video, so like don't get sad if you prefer a shorter video, but also keep in mind I do post like Instagram videos and like YouTube shorts and stuff like that if you want shorter form content. But I feel like I would like to just try to do more things for longer periods of time. I'd like to incorporate more things in a single video. Like I just recently posted a like 3 looks with 3 different palettes. So instead of like just posting 3 videos with each palette, which can sometimes be hard to fit in my schedule to fit in 3 whole separate videos of just like 10 to 15 minute long videos, it was just one longer conglomeration of a video with multiple things. And that was really fun. I think that's a way for me to like showcase more things in a way that can fit into my upload schedule, because I simply can't upload every day. So maybe I can just try to make certain videos longer so I can do more things. Again, this is all just an idea. I don't know if it's gonna like stick, because it's all about a rhythm. I feel like I can only produce what feels right too. Like I don't like to force things, but just stuff like that, you know? I'd like to try to do longer videos if I can, in the way that makes sense. I also potentially, this is very much a idea, don't know if it's gonna stick, but I don't know, I've been kind of playing around with the idea of maybe finally starting streaming The Sims on Twitch. I don't know if I'll end up enjoying it. I have yet to do it as of this moment that I'm filming this. I don't know when I would even start. I will update if that day comes, but I kind of want to. I love playing. I love watching videos of it, and I think it would just be a lot of fun. And if it ends up sticking, I'd probably just like make maybe a second channel for like posting my live streams over on that channel in case you want to catch them after the fact. Because I don't know, I think that could be fun. And I used to think like, oh, but I don't want this to like take away from my joy of it. And I don't necessarily think it would, as long as I balanced it. Like maybe if I only streamed once a week playing one specific save file. Like I can still have things that I enjoy and want to play on my own terms, but maybe I can play a little bit with you guys. So we'll see. Again, I don't know if that will be a thing. It does intimidate me doing live streams. I've never really done a live stream in my life, and that's so scary to me. But I think it could potentially be a lot of fun and just another way to hang out and play and connect and just find enjoyment in things. Because I mean, I really enjoy making makeup videos, obviously. I enjoy making book videos. So maybe I would also enjoy doing some Sims content. And the beauty of it is, if I don't enjoy it, I don't have to keep doing it. So we'll see. I might potentially start attempting it, and we'll see how it goes. I guess on the topic of books, I have some book goals. One of them is just kind of silly. It's just like a series that I would like to read. I want to finally read the Hunger Games series because I've never read them in my life. I don't know how I didn't read them back in high school because I did read back then. I guess I just wasn't reading that specific series. But I've also never seen the movies because I've always told myself I wanted to read the books before I saw the movies, because I'm someone where if I see the movie or TV version of something first, I will never go back and read the book. I have to read the book first if it has both. So I've yet to see the movies because I've always wanted to read the books first. And now with the new one being out, I'm like, okay, I want to be a part of this community that really enjoys this thing. So I actually just this morning went on my Libby app, which is connected to the local library, and put myself on hold for the ebooks of all 4 of the books. So I will get around to reading those. I thought about buying them, but I don't know if it's something that I care about owning, especially because it's not really connected to like when I was younger. Like I know that's why a lot of people love that series, is not only because it's good, but because it like takes them back to when they first came out. So I don't know if I need to own them per se. I mean, if they end up becoming one of my favorite books of all time, like sure, I'll go own them as like trophies. But I think I'm happy just reading them as an ebook version. So it's gonna be many weeks. I think I have like a 7-week waiting period roughly before I can read them. But that is one of my goals for next year, is I wanna finally read those books and watch those movies. I guess on the topic of movies, I didn't even write this down on my like goals sheet, but there's also some other movies that I've never seen and I would like to finally watch. You guys are gonna get mad at me. I've never watched Lord of the Rings. I know. I know. I've also never read them, but that one I'm not really interested in reading, if I'm being honest with you. But I do want to watch them. I don't really have a reason why I haven't, other than the fact that they're really long, and that intimidates me, but I need to finally get around to watching them. I have multiple friends that would love for me to watch them and would happily watch them with me. I just need to get around to doing it. So maybe that's one of my goals for next year as well. So I know my lips are so dry, so maybe let's try this lip mask from Flower Beauty. It's in the shade Barrymore. That's okay. That's cute that it's Barrymore, like Drew Barrymore. And in case that doesn't make sense to you, she owns the brand. So it's like a tinted lip mask. So we'll see. Maybe this can just chill while I do the thing. As far as a reading goal, in my opinion, I feel like I could do a lot of books. Just because I just got into my reading journey this year in mid-February, and I got really close to 120 books. I think as of right now, this moment that I'm filming this, I'm at like, I don't even know, 112-ish or something like that, give or take. So I'm not gonna hit 120 by the end of the year, but that's again with a month and a half taken away. So I think I could hit 120 next year. So I think that's my reading goal. I think I wanna aim for roughly 10 books a month. That seems to be my average anyway. Slip mask feels good. So we'll see. There's also a few series I'd honestly like to reread. I kind of really want to reread the Crave series. I definitely want to attack the Sarah J. Maas universe. I read all of ACOTAR and I've started dipping my toe into the Throne of Glass series. So I definitely want to finish that. I want to dive into Crescent City. There's a lot of things. I have so many books on my physical TBR. I kind of want to take a break from buying books for a little while, unless it's adding more of the Throne of Glass books, since I'm currently working on that series. But other than that, I kind of just want to really attack my TBR bookshelf, my physical TBR, and get through some of those books, because I think that would be helpful. Blush. I have this one from Flower Beauty. It's called Flower Pots. Is that really what it's called? No, these are the flower pots. It's called Barrymore. So it matches the lip mask, apparently. I have yet to wear this. So let's see how it goes. I'm just gonna use this brush from Sigma, the F40. Right here, I'm just gonna wipe it off because I have some baby pink on it from yesterday. I would like to hike more, which is easier said than done because here in Florida, the weather is nasty more times of the year than not, for my personal opinion. I'm not a hot weather girly. I'm the world's worst Floridian. I would be happy if it was like 40 degrees and under every single day. Like, I love chilly weather. It makes me so happy. So it's a very small window of opportunity that I'm even willing to do outdoor things in Florida. But in theory, I'd like to hike more. There's not great hiking in our area, but there are a decent amount of trails and naturey things that we could go explore that I've yet to see. So I'd like to do more of that. Maybe twice a month. I think that could be a fair goal, just like twice a month. I'm only working one Saturday a month in the salon, or I guess one weekend day in general, because I don't work Sundays in the salon. I'm only working one Saturday a month in the salon starting next year. So I have ample weekend opportunities with Zane to go do that kind of stuff. So maybe that will be my goal. Twice a month, go on a little hike, even if it's just for 30 minutes or so. I think that'd be fun, just go explore more of our area and find some fun things to do, because I really don't love Florida, but I need to find things I like about it because I have no intention on moving anytime soon, just because of my salon business. And I mean, Zane's parents are here, my family's here. I love my house. I simply don't want to sell my house and move, like, at all. I love my house so much. So I need to just find more things that bring me joy here. I mean, I don't hate Florida. It's just, I like a lot of other places more. At least we have theme parks, and at least I like theme parks, because I certainly don't like the beach. I do certainly like this blush though. This is really pretty, isn't it? It's such a soft glow to it, like almost like a satiny finish. That's quite lovely. I guess on the topic of movement and activity, I am simply not like, I don't know, like a fitness girly, in the sense that like my life revolves around fitness to where it's controlling me. That used to be me. I used to like constantly count calories and stress about working out, and it was very much just for like almost like a punishment kind of attitude. Like, I didn't do it because it was fun. I did it because I felt like I had to. And I think it was at the beginning of last year, I stopped counting calories, and it's been great for my mental health. Just trying to listen to my body and learn like, oh, this is what I'm hungry for. I'm hungry at this time for this thing, rather than like doing it based on like, oh, I only have this many calories left in the day. Let's eat all of them in one sitting. Because it's just such a mental game, at least for me. And I mean, not that weight matters, but I actually didn't gain any weight since starting that journey. If anything, I've lost a little bit, just because I think my body's gotten more used to just like what it needs. So I'd like to just continue that, continue just being gentle with myself and listening to what my body wants and needs. But I want to further put that into being active as well, which I am fairly active, but I would like to be more active in a way that gives me pleasure. I've been doing kickboxing for the last year and a half at Zane's dad's martial arts school, and it's very, very fun, and I really like it, and it's helped me learn that I do enjoy like a group class or just a class in general. I like a workout class. I like being just told what to do, and I don't know, it's fun for me. So I want to do more of that. I was actually looking at maybe taking other different types of workout classes in town, but then Zane and I recently decided to get a Peloton. We have multiple friends that have one and they love it. And especially just the fact that you can do other workout classes through the app that aren't related to like the bike, which we are going to have the bike. Obviously that gets delivered next week. I guess I'm just going super freckly today. I simply can't stop. I just think it's cute. I think it's really cute with this blush color. I did like a Pilates one this morning, and then I walked on my treadmill for a bit, and I'm just enjoying it. I want to like explore those classes more. I want to actually get use out of the Peloton since we're paying for it. Obviously it's like a membership you pay for. So yeah, I guess that's one of my goals, is to just like use my Peloton, find classes that I enjoy and bring me joy, try maybe some things that I don't usually do. Like Pilates is not something I usually do. That's something I would like to start doing. Yoga, I would like to get more into yoga because I am not a flexible yoga girly, but I'd like to be. And the only way you can get better at something is by practicing at it. So that's kind of my goal. And I'm liking the fact that I can do these exercises from at home. I don't have to like drive across town anywhere. I don't have to interact with people if I don't feel like it, especially because I can get that social interaction with kickboxing. So yeah, I'd like to use my Peloton once it arrives. I'd like to actually get use out of it. Hopefully at least twice a week, since we do kickboxing twice a week. I think that is a fair goal to aim for. And if I want to use it more than that, then I certainly will. And the good thing about the Peloton too is I feel like I'm going to just free ride fairly often, like not even take a class, just free ride and read while I bike. Because that is the perfect exercise, to just like sit and read a book and get lost while also getting some movement. I am feeling so super cute. I think for highlight, I want to use this loose shadow that came in the Cold Moon collection from Ensley Rain. But I think this is gonna be messy because it's loose, so I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna do it after I do my eyes. So until then, I'm gonna spray my face, throw on my brow gel, all that good stuff, and then we will move on to the eyes and just keep chit-chatting. All right, so for eyes, I just wanna give you the general rundown before I get back to chit-chatting, but gonna be using the new Cold Moon palette from Ensley Rain. I believe this launches the day this gets uploaded, actually. There's like this, there's like a gloss, there's loose shadows, singles. I'm mostly gonna be sticking with the palette today, but I do wanna use that loose shadow as a highlighter. So obviously we're doing something kind of cool toned. I'm thinking for the look, I'm gonna be using Garnet, blended into this Catmint shade. I might use this like off-white to blend it a little bit, just if I need to. So kind of that vibe for the crease. And then I really just want Snowdrop all over the lid. I think that would be really pretty. I'll probably use that loose shadow in my inner corner as well. And I also might pop Borealis on the like lower lash line a little bit. So kind of simple, but I think it's gonna be impactful and I think it's gonna be really pretty. So I'm gonna start by priming with my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Eye Primer, and then we will dive in. I guess kind of getting back to the topic of like just being kinder to myself as far as like my eating journey has been over the years. I want to just kind of extend that just to in general. I just want to be kinder to myself. I've gotten better at not feeling like I have to work 24/7. I've gotten better at like finding hobbies like with The Sims or reading, things like that, like things that I just do purely for my own enjoyment, like where I don't feel like I have to constantly be working. So I'd like to just continue just in general being kinder to myself, letting myself feel emotions that I feel and take breaks when I need to take breaks. And also just simply like learning to be a bigger fan of myself. Easier said than done, I know. But I would like to be my own biggest fan. I feel like my internal voice can be so negative toward myself, and I'd really like to work on getting better at fixing that problem. It's really tough, especially just like being on social media. I feel like, whoa, Absol, did you want to come say hello? Come on in. Absol apparently does not like that I don't always speak so kindly to myself. You have to say hello. You kind of look like the Cold Moon palette. It kind of matches you. This is the biggest, bestest boy. He totally disrupted my train of thought. But yeah, basically just like, I don't know, at least for me, this is not gonna be everyone's experience, but it's so easy to just like judge yourself on social media. I mean, I feel like that's a common thing. Like when you're constantly looking at social media, like you're seeing just the highlights of everybody's life. So it's so easy to like judge yourself and make yourself feel bad and hurt your own feelings. So I just want to get better at maybe even taking breaks from social media, like not doom scrolling, which I do feel like I've gotten better at. I made it a goal last year to not spend time on my phone in bed, and I do a really good job at that. I mean, sometimes I'll be scrolling at night a little bit before bed, but I do not pick up my phone first thing in the morning. I immediately just get up, go to the bathroom, start doing my thing. I mean, maybe I'll start scrolling very soon after that and checking my phone for like messages and things like that, but I don't just lay in bed first thing in the morning immediately scrolling, and that has been wonderful, actually. I really, really enjoy that. I feel like not only do I start the day on a very fresh, just regular slate, but I'm also not like wasting a bunch of time just laying in bed. Also, this shade is much more purple than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more greigey. I don't dislike it though. I just thought that it was going to be more greigey than purple, but it's still cute. So yeah, just moral of the story is I want to be my own biggest fan, so I'm going to work on that. Also, actually, I think instead of Garnet, I want this one, the more cooler toned one, Mother's Night. I think that might be the one I want to go with. I'm just gonna like pop that in the outer corner. I have some food related things. I would like to cook more, not in the sense that Zane and I don't cook, because we do, but I want to cook more new things. I feel like we fall into the rut of cooking the same food, and then I get really, really bored of it, and then I don't want to cook at all. So I want to cook more new things. And it's so funny because when Zane and I went grocery shopping earlier this week, we were talking about like food that we want to make for the week. And I was like, let's just make like a bunch of bowls, like burrito bowls, burger bowls, like stuff like that, like just various kinds of bowls, because it's easy, it's yummy, and you can do so much with that. And then that same day when I went to the salon, one of my longtime favorite clients, she literally gifted me a cookbook from America's Test Kitchen called Bowls. And it's just a cookbook about bowls. I was like, how did you like read my mind and reach into the depths of my soul and know that I needed this? So I'm very excited. I haven't gotten anything for it yet because I literally just got it the other day. And we already have groceries, but next time we grocery shop, I think I want to try to like reference that book like once a week. I think that's an easy goal. They're all pretty easy recipes, and I'm really excited about it. Even the recipes that call for meat, I feel like I can easily replace with something else that's not meat. And I'm very, very excited about just the idea of it. And if I end up liking that cookbook, I will pick up another one. I've always kind of wanted a cookbook just because it's like right there. It's a curated collection of food. And it's just, I don't know, it's a different feeling than just scrolling on Pinterest, because on Pinterest, like, yes, you have every recipe ever. You have every option, but like, how do you know it's gonna be good? I feel like when it's in a cookbook, like you're gonna know more of what to expect because it's so much more curated. I don't know. Again, I haven't started using it yet, so maybe I'm not a cookbook girly, but I think I will be. That's my hope at least. Also, these mats are quite nice. I mean, that's what I expected, but I'm impressed so far. Opposite of wanting to cook more, I also would like to try more local restaurants. Not because Zane and I are ones who constantly go to chains, because that's not true. If anything, I feel like I avoid chains. I prefer to eat at local restaurants when I can. But I feel like we go to the same ones when we do eat out. It's always the same ones, the same dishes, the same everything. Like when I want to eat out at like our favorite local Mexican place, for instance, I'm going because I want the exact same thing. And there are a lot of local places in our town that I've never been to in my life that are even super popular. And I would like to visit them more using my NYX glitter primer. Just try new things. Maybe not often, maybe like, I don't know, twice a month we can have like a date night and go explore and do something new. Maybe that can just be like a fun like weekend thing, like every other weekend. We'll go on a hike to a new place. We'll maybe go get coffee at a coffee shop we haven't been to before or something like that. And then for dinner, we'll like go out to a new local place. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. And I think that's probably pretty doable. At the very least once a month, I think could be possible. I like the sound of that. So yeah, I want to try more local places. Are you kidding me with that? That's really pretty. Just try some new things that I haven't tried before. I need to get out of my box. I definitely have a comfort zone. It's so funny, like when we travel, like all I want is new. Although when we visit Colorado and go to Denver, I'm always gonna go to Wing Coop Brewery because that beer cheese soup I could swim in. But for the most part, I always want something new when I travel. So why don't I do that in my own town? I don't get it. Like, I need to act like a tourist in my own town. I need to like go explore and discover things that I've never seen before. We'll see. We will see. I guess another on the topic of food, I would really, really very much like to utilize our farmers markets more. I don't know what it is. Actually, I do know what it is. It's usually that the ones that run in our town happen when I'm working. Like, there's a really big one that happens on Saturday mornings, but now that I'm working, basically no Saturdays anymore. We can definitely do that probably at least once a month. Add that to the list of a fun weekend once a month. We'll go to the farmer's market, go on a little hike, try a new restaurant. It'll be a whole day of newness. That'll be super fun. I hope I actually stick to that. I hope it's not just like a fleeting idea that I do one time, because that sounds so fun and so wholesome. I want to romanticize my own area. I'm gonna grab that Borealis shade now for my lower lash line. This look is really pretty. I like the shift in this shadow. It's gorgeous. Ooh, that's pretty. I think that's kind of the general gist of my goals and hopes for next year. I do still want to travel. I want to do new things, but Zane and I do want to take a step back from like huge trips, because we took like multiple huge trips. Like, we took like two-week long vacations last year. And while they were amazing, it's so fun, so life-changing, I do just love like a cute little 4-day trip. Like, just go for a long weekend, explore something new. We are gonna just be staying in the States again this year. We're not doing anything like in Europe or just out of the country in general. Maybe in 2025 we will be doing something bigger, but as of right now this year, I think we wanna just kind of like take it a little bit slower, especially after losing our 2 cats. I mean, we were home when it happened for both of them, but I don't know, the idea of being gone for a really long period of time like kind of scares me now. So I think we're just gonna be taking like some shorter trips. We have a few things planned already, but not a lot. I think honestly we're gonna be utilizing just like long weekends for the most part. Like, I know we're doing a long weekend in Boston. I have a friend that lives there. We're gonna be doing that in January. I would like to go back to Massachusetts for a specific Salem trip as well, but this will specifically be Boston to see my friend. And I have a feeling we're gonna love it. And I'm gonna wanna do it again. I'm visiting my best friend in Montana in February. I'm also going on a cruise with Allie Dawson and her husband Corey in February, just like a weekend cruise, just like a local Florida thing. I really wanna go back to New York City. It's been a few years since I've been and I'm dying to. I'm thinking that could be my 30th birthday trip. Like, maybe just go to New York City for a few days. I miss it so bad. I've also never been in the summer, which not an ideal time to go, but it's not my fault that I was born on July 7th. We'll also probably go back to Colorado because we are obsessed with Colorado. Let's try out this little loose shadow. I want to do it on my inner corner first just to like get a feel for the product itself and see how we feel. Ooh, that's cute. Probably want to go to Savannah again for a long weekend because that's pretty drivable from where we are. It's only like 3 hours away or so. And I love Savannah, and that's a really easy just like weekend trip for us. More Disney days, just like small things. I want to stay close as far as like not being gone for a long time and still do things, but maybe not a ton of big things. I think that's kind of the plan. That is beautiful. I also think I want that on my brow bone because that's just so super cute. But now that we're getting kind of to the end of this, what are your goals for next year? Do you have any specific things in mind that you would like to do or accomplish? Or just general habits you'd maybe even like to just keep up with that maybe you've started this year or want to expand upon? Is there like a skill you would like to learn? For me, my skill that I would like to learn would just be like Pilates and yoga. I want to like be more flexible and like, I don't know, that's such a like mindful, fun activity that still like works your body but like really centers you. Like, I felt so calm after doing my little Pilates workout this morning and then doing some treadmill. It was very nice and peaceful. All right, let's try this. Wow. Let me actually blend that out, but I think that's really cute. Oh, I feel pretty. This is nice. I don't play with neutrals too often. And I mean, this is definitely neutrals with a twist. It's not full on neutral, but it's neutral enough. And I like it. Neutral enough made me think of Kenough. We watched Barbie movie again the other day, and it's just so good. Cute, 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 cute. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just going to finish this look up. I'm going to throw on my lashes, an eye pencil, something on my lips, and I'll be back when I'm complete. I'm debating. Like, I have this set from Flower Beauty, the berry lip pencil with the, what are you called? Do you have a name? Ma'am? Barrymore. I should have assumed. Like the berry situation, which would be really cute, but I just feel like with the red sweater and my green hair, it might be a little much to have like berry in the mix. Like I feel like I either need to go neutral or match my sweater. I also have the gloss from Ensley Rain, the Cold Moon lip gloss, which is really pretty. But again, it's kind of more of that berry tone, and I don't know if that's what I'm feeling. So I also have Anthurium liquid lip from Menagerie that I might use, because I mean, that just matches. It's such a beautiful burgundy. So we'll see. I'm gonna brainstorm. I need to do my hair as well. I have my workout bun. I literally look like a pineapple. So I'm gonna do all of that, and I will reconvene with you when I return. Here is my final look complete. I really like it. I think it's cute. I feel festive. It's not yet Christmas as I'm filming this. I think it's the day after Christmas when this gets uploaded though. But I feel festive. I feel cute. Did end up going with the red lip, obviously. So this is Anthurium from Menagerie. I just felt like it fits so well. The eye pencil I'm wearing is Firey Fierce from Colourpop. And then these lashes are Flirt from Bright Lashes. So yeah, this is the completed look. Let's zoom out and finish this video. Thanks so much for watching my video. I really appreciate you being here and hanging out and spending time with me. Again, I would love to just hear your thoughts on next year. What are your goals? What are your plans? Do you have anything you're looking forward to? Give me your thoughts on all the makeup that I used today. So far, I'm really impressed with the Cold Moon palette. I do plan on doing another look on Instagram and YouTube Shorts as soon as I can. Ideally, it'll be going up the same day as this video. Fingers crossed if I'm able to get around to it. I'm also super impressed. Where did it go? This blush is so freaking pretty. I feel like it just has the most beautiful berry glow. And I mean, this is kind of the color I'm into right now. Like I'm into baby pink and berry. And this is beautiful. I'm very, very impressed by it. So yeah, I had a lot of fun today, just hanging out, chatting with you. And yeah, this is one of the last few videos of the year. I have a really fun book favorites video coming soon. I also have my upcoming giant 2023 palette ranking, so just stay tuned for all of that. I'm very excited. If you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave, oh, I don't know, leave some emojis that are like positive vibes, because we need to go into the new year positive. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm battybean there as well. And also feel free to subscribe. I'm posting most days over here. Also, you can join my channel memberships. The link to sign up will be down below. You'll get fun little perks, including a members only video once a month. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.